cannot handle and be around you when you're just a bitch. Your words have meaning and they come.
Travis Barker has now stated why he divorced Kourtney Kardashian, blaming the end of their honeymoon period and a lack of genuine commitment. Kourtney's attempts to fix their troubles merely inflamed the situation. What appeared to be a wonderful marriage lasted only 2 years before falling apart beyond repair. Kourtney had obviously done everything to mend their connection, but concluded it was insufficient. "I can't accept it," she stated, expressing her anguish. So, what precisely happened? Kourtney and Travis's romance took off swiftly and became publicly publicized. In October 2021, barely a year into their relationship, Travis proposed to her on a beach in Montecito, California.
How's my girl? Do you want to know what my surprise was?
What?
We got engaged.
Look at Mom got a ring.
Is that upsetting?
Hey, why are you sad, baby?
Although Kourtney's children were originally outraged about the engagement, the families eventually got along well, with the kids forming deep relationships. Despite their fast-paced romance, they marked several major milestones, including multiple weddings, a pregnancy announcement, and the birth of their son, Rocky 13 Barker, in November 2023. Kourtney appeared to thrive in the arrangement, with everyone noting her increased pleasure and vibrancy. However, beneath the surface, their marriage was far from ideal. Travis's past of cheating began to present issues in his relationship with Kourtney. The first signals of trouble occurred when Kourtney discovered Travis's fragile adherence to monogamy. He confessed to having been unfaithful in earlier relationships, including cheating on his ex-wife Shauna Moakler with 13 other women at the same time. This was not a new issue. Travis also admits to cheating in his first marriage to Melissa Kennedy. Travis had expressed doubts about monogamy even before he began dating Kourtney, claiming a desire for independence and a lack of willingness to genuinely commit. To make matters worse, Travis's ex-wife Shauna accused him of having an affair with Kim Kardashian. She added that this was the reason for their divorce and that she had found them together.
You know, I mean, it's every mother's worst nightmare, honestly, but my family's broken because of this family, and now my kids and I are alienated from each other because of another sister in the family, so.
Kourtney struggled to fully trust Travis after learning about his turbulent past, especially after their child was born. The issue worsened when discussions of Travis's affair with Kim Kardashian resurfaced, putting more strain on their already delicate relationship. Years later, Kim Kardashian officially admitted to having an affair with Travis Barker, who was still married to Shauna Moakler. Kim claimed that their relationship was neither serious nor romantic. During a violent confrontation, Kourtney attempted to punch Kim, but Khloe Kardashian stepped in. Kim then talked about how she and Travis became close while watching a movie in bed, which led to their having sex. Kim claimed she was trying to provoke Kourtney with her narrative, but she stressed that it was a one-time occurrence and that she never perceived anything romantic between her and Travis. Despite this, Travis pursued Kim for a while. After receiving clarity about the affair, Kourtney spent some time away from Travis to reflect. According to Kris Jenner, Kourtney needed this time alone to figure out how to handle the situation. Kourtney approached Travis about the Kim affair when she was ready, believing he would make amends. However, the discussion swiftly devolved into another intense argument. Kourtney advised that they should break up because their continual squabbling was harming their relationship. Travis responded by saying she should seek for divorce. Kourtney was caught aback by his reply, feeling upset that he had consented to her plan. According to a source, Travis later apologized and said he did not mean what he said. He was annoyed by Kim's ongoing disagreements, which had caused strain in their marriage. He believed Kim's persistent bullying was a serious concern. It is also claimed that the rest of the Kardashian-Jenner family condones Kim's behavior toward Kourtney. This is probably due to the fact that Kourtney is the only one who refuses to let Kris rule her. Kourtney and Kris have had a rocky relationship ever then, which explains Kris's blatant preference for Kim over Kourtney.
You and Kourtney are like at each other's throats these days. I think that she's going through a phase in her life where she has some anger inside that I don't quite understand.
Kris Jenner also appears to have been aware of Kim and Travis's romance for quite some time, but chose not to inform Kourtney in order to save her from the anguish and heartbreak it would inevitably bring. Unfortunately, this decision backfired and only served to deepen Kourtney's misery. The secrecy surrounding the situation made her feel even more betrayed. "I don't trust my own family, my own blood, one bit," Kourtney confessed during an emotional moment. It was a heartbreaking admission that highlighted the deep wounds inflicted by those closest to her. Even though Travis has consistently denied ever having an affair with Kim, Kourtney has struggled with lingering doubts. His past feelings for Kim have haunted her since the beginning of their relationship, making it difficult for her to ever feel completely secure. The tension has been particularly unbearable at family gatherings, where their past closeness serves as a constant reminder of her insecurities. Kourtney has admitted that their previous connection makes her uneasy, especially when they are alone together. She can't shake the feeling that Travis and Kim could easily rekindle their romance under the right circumstances, leaving her in a state of perpetual unease. Adding to her distress, Kourtney has previously expressed frustration over Travis's frequent absences while on tour. She has confided in close friends that even his own bandmates often have no idea where he disappears during their travels. This chronic lack of communication has caused her immense stress, making her feel like she is always second-guessing where he is and what he is doing. Despite her efforts to trust him, the uncertainty has taken a toll on her emotional well-being. In recent months, Kourtney has made every effort to salvage their relationship, but Travis's increasing emotional withdrawal has made it nearly impossible. The more she tried to bridge the gap between them, the more distant he seemed to become. After weeks of tension, the couple finally sat down for a heart-to-heart conversation. This deep and meaningful discussion appeared to offer a glimmer of hope. They both acknowledged the strain in their relationship and agreed to give each other the necessary space to reignite their love. For a short while, it seemed as though they were on the path to healing. Kourtney, wanting to move forward, even forgave Travis for his past connection with Kim, deciding to let bygones be bygones. She wanted to believe that they had turned over a new leaf. However, just as things seemed to be improving, fresh drama erupted within the Kardashian-Barker family, throwing yet another wrench into their attempts to move forward. Travis's current tour with his band officially kicked off on June 20th, which meant he would be away from home more often. Seeing this as an opportunity to reconnect, Kourtney meticulously planned a romantic weekend getaway for the two of them. She was eager to spend quality time together and rebuild their bond. However, to her disappointment, Travis seemed utterly disinterested. His lack of enthusiasm was evident, leaving Kourtney feeling rejected and unwanted. It was a devastating realization, one that filled her with anxiety and self-doubt. Something felt off, and she couldn't ignore the nagging feeling in her gut that something was terribly wrong. According to an insider, Kourtney's suspicions got the better of her. One evening, while Travis was in the shower, she hesitated. For a moment before finally giving in to temptation, she checked his phone. What she found sent shockwaves through her entire body. There were multiple text messages from an unknown contact. Her heart pounded as she read through the exchanges, trying to make sense of the messages. When she confronted Travis about them, he brushed off her concerns, claiming that the texts were purely work-related. But Kourtney wasn't convinced. Something about his demeanor and the evasiveness of his response made her feel like he was hiding something. Unable to shake her suspicions, she decided to dig deeper. She found the contact's number and, driven by desperation, made a call. To her horror, the conversation she had with the woman on the other end confirmed her worst fears. The messages had nothing to do with work. Feeling betrayed and humiliated, Kourtney confronted Travis once again, this time demanding the truth. However, instead of a heartfelt confession or an attempt at reconciliation, Travis exploded in frustration. According to sources close to the couple, Travis had reached his breaking point. He was exhausted from what he saw as Kourtney's incessant paranoia and constant accusations. In the heat of the moment, during an explosive argument, he blurted out the words that would shake their marriage to its core. "I want a divorce." With that, he stormed out and left for his tour, leaving Kourtney, reeling from the shock. The days that followed were unbearable. The couple went 3 days without speaking, a period of silence that felt like an eternity for Kourtney. She battled conflicting emotions, anger, sadness, regret, and a deep-seated fear of losing the man she had fought so hard to be with. Yet, despite her emotional turmoil, she refused to be the one to reach out first. She waited, hoping that Travis would make the first move. Finally, on the 4th day, her phone rang. It was Travis. Their conversation lasted for 2 hours, but it was far from productive. Instead of finding common ground, their discussion was riddled with blame, accusations, and unhealed wounds. Both felt wronged, and neither was willing to back down. The tension remained, and their problems remained unresolved. The relationship that once seemed unbreakable now stood on shaky ground, leaving both of them uncertain about their future together. Despite the ongoing turmoil, the couple has been putting on a facade in public. They have been seen together, behaving as though nothing is wrong, maintaining an appearance of normalcy for the cameras and their fans. However, behind closed doors, the reality is far different. To make matters worse, reports have emerged that Travis has officially filed for divorce. The question now looms: is Travis genuinely ready to walk away from their marriage, or is he using the threat of divorce as a manipulative tactic to force Kourtney to change her behavior? What do you think? Is this the end of Kourtney and Travis, or is there still hope for reconciliation? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for all the latest updates on your favorite celebrities.